This is Net News Network headline news in 3 minutes for Monday, April 4th, 2022. A newly surfaced video of US Navy veteran Mark Frerichs begging to be freed from captivity in Afghanistan, where the Taliban has held the American for more than 2 years, surfaced over the weekend. I first reported on this man back in August when Biden pulled out of Afghanistan. Biden is personally aware of Mr. Frerichs and his situation, and at that time could have negotiated with the Taliban to have him released as part of the American withdrawal, but did not, even though he did have other people released and exchanged prisoners with the Taliban at that time. The Taliban is asking for one prisoner who's being held in America on drug charges, who's been held for 15 of a 16-year sentence, to be released in exchange for Mr. Frerichs. Seems like a fair trade. The fact that Biden has left this guy behind is sickening. The fact that U.S. media is not talking more about this is disgusting. He was captured in January of 2020 when he was working as a contractor, not a military contractor, but a building contractor in Afghanistan, trying to help rebuild the country. Taliban captured him and have held him ever since. Biden could easily have this man released if he wanted to put the effort into it. I strongly suggest you contact your state representatives and ask them to put pressure on the Biden administration to have Mr. Frerichs released from the Taliban. No American should be left behind in these countries like this, especially a U.S. veteran. 3 Republican states on Monday announced they have filed a lawsuit to stop the Biden administration's lifting of the Title 42 public health order that has been used to expel a majority of migrants at the southern border, arguing that it was done all unlawfully and will have a devastating impact on states. The attorneys general of Arizona, Louisiana, and Missouri are suing over the move to end Title 42, which is implemented by the Trump administration. The suit challenges an imminent man-made self-inflicted calamity, the abrupt elimination of the only safety valve preventing this administration's disastrous border policies from devolving into an unmitigated catastrophe, the complaint read. The Biden administration announced Friday that it will be terminating the order despite fears of a massive migrant wave in the coming months. In February, 55% of the more than 164,000 migrants encountered at the border were expelled under the order. They want the chaos. It's not going to change. And here's some dandy news. On Monday, ExxonMobil Corporation said its first quarter production results could top a 7-year quarterly record, with operating profits from pumping oil and gas of up to $9.3 billion with a B dollars. A snapshot of the largest U.S. oil company's quarter ended March 31st showed operating profits from an oil and gas unit could jump by between $1.9 billion and $2.7 billion over the prior quarter's $6.6 billion. Exxon does not hedge or lock in oil sales, and results generally match changes in energy prices. Russia's invasion of Ukraine pushed up oil by 45% last quarter over the final period of 2021 to an average of $114 per barrel, the highest in 7 years. The blockbuster oil and gas profits offer a preview of what lies ahead for other firms' oil earnings. Such results could strengthen calls by U.S. and European Union lawmakers for windfall profits on taxes on energy companies. Like everything else, it's about money. It's always about money with the government and these big corporations. The Ukraine thing is an excuse. We could be self-dependent on our own energy and not have this problem at all, but we have an administration that has cut us off from our own oil supply. This stuff happens because we allow it to happen. This has been Net News Network headline news in 3 minutes. For more, visit netnewsnetwork.net. Thanks for listening.